Hello, I'm Pablo Spot, and this is DevScoops, a rapid show and tell on tools and practices in cloud technology in general. If this tickles your fancy, hit the subscribe button. So let's get into it. So far, we have two options in our arsenal on how we could publish a React static website. One is using GitHub Pages, which we saw on this episode, and another one is using Firebase, which is also on this episode. Today, we will explore another option, and that is Netlify. So let's head to my VS Code and start the work. I will be using the same repository I used for GitHub Pages and Firebase. And so I'll head to my terminal and then run git pull to make sure that I have the latest code on my local machine. And then I'm going to create a branch for today's changes. Like what I did with Firebase and GitHub Pages, I need to install a node module called Netlify CLI, which will take care of all the necessary integration with Netlify. Before moving on to the next steps, let me switch to my browser. The deployment of your web application to Netlify will require you to have an account. So to create one, head over to app.netlify.com. And then on this page, click the appropriate account that you want to link with your Netlify account. I use my GitHub account, but you have the options in here. And then you can follow through the process to create your free account. So now let me go back to my VS Code. And then head to my VS Code Explorer, and then open my package.json file. And then head to my scripts section, and then add the command that I need to run to deploy to Netlify. I need to update this to run my set homepage script, but I will not set the web host environment variable so that the homepage field in my package.json is empty. If you want to know why I'm doing this, check this episode right here. Now let me head to my terminal and then run the deployment command. Similar to what happened when I set up Firebase, this command is waiting for me to do something from the web browser to proceed. So let me switch to my browser. And then in here, I'm going to connect to Netlify using my GitHub account, and then authorize my Netlify CLI session on my VS Code terminal to access my Netlify account. So I'm going to click authorize. Now I'm going to head back to my VS Code. Because this is my first time to run the deploy command, I have all these prompts that will initialize my Netlify configuration on my repository. So let's go through them. Because this is a new Netlify site, I will select create and configure a new site. And then I'll select the appropriate theme and then set the site name to sample Netlify Pablo Spot. For the published directory prompt, I will set this to build. And now that the deployment is done, let me verify the value of the homepage field on my package.json. So let me head to my Explorer and open package.json and then scroll all the way to the end of the file. And my homepage field is empty, which is good. So now let me go back to my terminal. What I'm going to do next is copy the website draft URL from my console and then head to my browser and then load that page. And the page is loading fine. And that's it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, see ya.